So let me ask you a question, Professor. Are you starting to understand my theory of relative expansion? Now, if you look at an atom quantified, and you also look at the electrons and protons at a at the measurement and collection at a finite understanding mass, but with this mass not only physical but also light. So in essence, the Earth would be somewhat of a cell, and that's quantified. Like I said, at the super, it's not superpower but superposition. It's quantified at a finite singularity at the superposition. Now this would be the peak. This would be rapid acceleration not only of electrons but protons, and the photons would be in replacement of those protons, because quantified, if you look at dimensional scaling, it wouldn't be an actual physical a physical property. It wouldn't be an actual physical property. It would more just be the photons off that light, the light hitting at a singularity point, which will cause expansion, i.e., a limited experience of the Big Bang. Because the Big Bang in my aspect was more, the singularity point was more at a like if you look at a rubber band and you stretch a rubber band and you let go of it, it collapses with each other. It collapses with itself. Now that energy, would it be kinetic, or would it would be kinetic because of the force of tension. So if you look at the Big Bang, it was more of a construction of like a template for our particular dimension. Now, if you look at the Earth and the planets that's surrounding Earth, based off the region, the ratio of space, the spatial requirement, spatial allowance of that singularity point, which would be Earth. And I'm looking at Earth not too much as a physical. It is physical because we live in a lower dimensional scaling. But I'm not really looking at Earth too much physical from our point of view, but from a higher dimensional gate. This will all just be, light, a substance of light, photons. But these photons at a quantified level would be consciousness. So let me ask you: is science and I wouldn't say too much religion, because that's holding a confinement, but science and consciousness, this should be considered one, correct? If